Biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
You know, defensively, you live by the...
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Power football with the run. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Stanford quickly to the line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just destroying his way through the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Harvest was bountiful on the farm the last time these two teams met as Stanford won in a blowout.
Beat down. And Cal remembers that. Stanford took advantage of it. They had the trophy, the Axe Trophy, for the whole year. They got to brag about it. They got to brag about how big of a beatdown this was. And everybody heard about it for a whole year.
Yeah, Stanford was just up and down the field last season. It was like John Elway was back there throwing seeds all over the yard. Obviously, no John Elway on the field this year for Stanford, but Cal's defense knows it has got to do a better job this time around if they're going to win the big game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets away from one, finds room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Give him 114 yards on the ground. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. And as he throws, it falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The give. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the pummeling has started. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll start this drive firing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a...
Nothing but just keeps moving. He's at the 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Stanford! And the punishment has been extended. The mantra... The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the stomping has commenced. The Cardinal extend that lead. The offense set for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Smashes through. Off he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Stanford! And the route is on.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll go to the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead. Nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Bulls his way forward.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
The give from the gun. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the...
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Just ran over it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. On the move. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.